this world is filled with so much influence, influencing us to do this, influencing us to do that, get this and get that, keep on spending until your wallet gets flat. Why do we choose to follow everything in sight? It's like we rather do what's trending than what is truly right. We hear a lot of good messages, but we don't listen to it. We know everything that is right, but we don't follow it. We sit at home on Facebook, constantly sharing photos of God, saying like and share this picture if you love the Lord, posting holy statuses daily, but we still ignore the Lord and deliberately perform acts of deceitfulness, depravity and vulgarity, because in our hearts we don't give the glory to God. We give it to ourselves, putting ourselves above God and anybody else, because we became too self-centered and our hearts became too hard. We have gotten so accustomed to doing what is wrong and unrighteous that it doesn't even bother us, not even a little bit in our conscience. And we call someone stupid and weird when they try to do something positive and righteous, not knowing that through that opportunity, through that person, God was just trying to reach us. We get mad and frustrated because we don't get everything we want, ignoring the fact that we have everything we ever need. It's not what you have, but it's how you use it. No longer is our worth set on our inner being and who we are. It is set on the clothes we wear and the type of car we possess. We have everything we ever need, so why are we so stressed? In times of trials and hardships, we put all the faith in ourselves. We don't put the faith in God to help us get through it. It's either you follow God 100% or you don't follow Him at all. It's your choice. Either you rise or you fall. There's only black or white. There's no grey or in between. Just remember that Jesus died for you and wiped your slate clean, restoring you into a newborn baby. But lately, I'm tired of people being half-seekers of God, corrupt in what it truly means to be a true unconditional follower of the Lord. No longer does being holy and righteous have to be seen as boring and uncool. No longer does it have to be outdated or old school. No longer does it have to be hidden and secretive, because we are the light of the world. Let us not cover our lights and live a life of fear, even if our light is not that bright and it only reaches one person. That's great, because at least you tried and it got you somewhere. You don't want to listen to me because I am a 16-year-old, but these are not my words, these are God's words. Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. This means we should be revived into a new kind, holy and divine, where God's power and grace is the only thing that's underlined. Root talk and obscenities, transform it. Sexual immorality, transform it. Bitterness, rage and anger, transform it. Envy, malice and slander, transform it. Everyone has their choice to accept or don't accept the gospel, but I'm just trying to reach out to those who say yes. Yes to trying to do their best in the east and the west and the north and the south. You know what I'm talking about? Why don't you switch fighting with loving, twerking with learning, cursings with blessings, pornography with theology, sexual immorality with marriage, and a family that live happily? I need to work on these things too. I'm just saying we can work together and make this world a better place for me and you. Many of you will just click off this video and go on with your normal lives. But I just hope you remember this. You no longer have to conform to the pattern of this world. You deserve better and you can do better, man. Just look at the weather. It don't stay the same way. It changes every day. So let's change like the weather into a being that's better. Transform into being something greater, physically, mentally and spiritually. Because we all have the potential energy for greatness.